What's up, Juventini? Alberto here. Got all your Juve news, all right, and we got the latest on the transfer mercado rumors and new names to add to that list. One of the midfield, one up top, all right. Are we looking for Vlahovic alternatives? We'll get into that. And then Livio speaks out at the current state of Juventus, saying heads will roll. All right, all that, much more today. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. This is the AJC. Let's rock. First off, it's being reported that Juve is going to have to act quickly for Coupe Mainers as the competition and therefore the price are picking up. All right, I'm not so sure what these journalists expect Juventus to do in terms of acting quickly, as the Mercado's not even open, and Atalanta is definitely going to explore all their options. So it's not really anything in Juve's hands to act quickly about. But nonetheless, this is what's being reported today. Ferguson, who as of last week was listed as a top target for Juventus, is now being listed as an alternative to Coupe Mainers. But still in the background, you have names like Amrabat, Merino, and Zubamendi as alternatives. But today we get a new name, all right, and that is Casemiro. Casemiro apparently no longer in any future plans with Ten Hag and looking to get out of Manchester United. A very common theme that you see from Manchester United. But 32 years old, this guy's quality is unquestionable, but the Man U stint has been brutal. We do need an experienced quality player. He could come in, play that deep line defensive role, and this could move Locatelli over. But guys, when they leave Manchester United, is just bringing up a lot of PTSD. All right, so I've always admired Casemiro, but I just don't know. I don't know. What would you do if you were in charge and you could bring Casemiro into Juventus? Would you pull the trigger on that move for the experienced quality player we need? Let me know in the comments, all right? Now you get to Artur. He is set to return to Juventus, and it's not because of the fee. Fiorentina was absolutely fine to pay that fee. The breakdown was the salary, all right? And even now, while he's been on this tenure at Fiorentina, Juve has picked up 60% of his salary, all right? So now Fiorentina just simply can't take on his wages, and that's why it breaks down, and that's why Juve is going to have to be at square one again in the summer with Artur. Now, we're getting rumors around Vlahovic and his agent being in Turin over the past couple days, and still no renewal has been found. There are new meetings set in a couple weeks' time to try and finalize this, but the rumors state that if a renewal cannot be found, if Juventus cannot spread that salary out, they could be looking to move him and then shift their attention to Zirkzee. All right, but still, the credible guys are saying that Zirkzee's closest to Milan, but you just never know. The other alternative is with Keane and Milik, all right, set to leave in the summer. Retegui, the man with the brace yesterday for the Azzurri, breaking a 96-year-old record. That's the last time a Genoa player got a brace for the Azzurri. He is back on the target list apparently for Juventus as a backup or rotational piece to Vlahovic. All right, so interesting rumors here sparking up. Number one, you got to ask the question: would Retegui do that and take the backup or rotational role? But if it's an opportunity at a big club, potentially. All right, but which situation would you rather have? Vlahovic with a rotational piece like Retegui, or would you like to see Zirkzee join Juventus? For me, it's a no-brainer, and I would take Retegui as the backup rotational piece to Vlahovic. But let me know what you think in the comments section, all right? That's the latest hit in the rumor mill. Now, yesterday, we heard about this 3-year plan from Scanavino, and while some of you appreciate the honesty and a realistic plan, I saw some flaws in there I didn't necessarily like. The main concern for me is, do we deem this current run acceptable for the project, no matter where it's at? For me, it's a no. I don't deem this current run of form acceptable. Livio, speaks out about this current form, and he would probably side with me as he says that this team has given up since Inter, which to him is absolutely not right. He says the second half, nobody has been sufficient, and all the good things we spoke about this team in the first half can be taken back due to the collapse. He says, although there is a lot, and it's true to be angry with Allegri over a lot of things, at the end of the day, heads will roll. And he says that may be that of the players. All right. But we have to see. That is the biggest question. Does the management deem this state acceptable for the project? And that is the big question on with or without Allegri moving forward. But Livio says he would get Conte. Also, maybe giving us a little bit of hint on something I've said for a long time, that in my opinion, regardless of even the credible guys saying 0% chance of Conte coming in, he states it is his priority to get back there, and he would rush at the opportunity to get back to Juventus. Guys, it's going to be one we no doubt are going to follow until the end of this season, but that's the latest on the news break. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on all of this today, all right? So like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the content, hit me in the comments with your thoughts on today's news. I'll be back tomorrow. As always, fino alla fine, forza Juve, ciao tutti.